European regulations foresees a due diligence process in the supply chain. It is interesting to see what's the approach of each part of the supply chains. How do they put in place systems to be compliant by 2021?
It really isn't feasible for every SME in Europe to send people to up their supply chain to mining sites. However, with the developments in technology, in data gathering, and specifically in blockchain, that we're able to transmit that data up the supply chain for the SMEs so that it can be included in the price of the material itself.
But also, on the other hand, what the policymakers are doing, what the European Commission is doing to make aware, for instance, the small companies about that.
In the case of Umicore, that new regulation, that new approach does not entail a fundamental change. This being said, we can well imagine that other companies that were not on the same level of proactiveness will have to pay a lot more work to get there.
Startups, small companies, technological companies like Minespider have to be involved in the process because these technologies like blockchain are so emergent, so new, require so much new research that policymakers aren't going to be able to keep up with the changes unless they're in constant dialogue with companies that are at the forefront.
We all felt at the end of the day that the questions were not finished yet, and there is a need for a continuation of this discussion. Because most of the time what we can see is that you have a piece of policy coming out that makes the headline, but then what really makes the difference is how it's implemented and what happens after.